Go Town. For those who haven't seen this game, it is a little hard to describe. I'm going to call it a town builder. It's sort of like a town builder, sort of a city builder. You collect resources, you craft the resources, you make your town, you make little stores. I haven't seen a lot of the gameplay. I checked out a couple of friends of the channel playing it a little bit, but, didn't want to spoil it too much, but it looked like fun. So with that said, whenever we're playing a new game on the channel for the very first time, what I'll usually do is I'll go to the options and see what type of accessibility settings they have. It's not necessarily a problem for them to not have accessibility settings. For the record, when I started this game the first time, just to make sure it ran, it was maxed out on everything but music, which to me is kind of a party foul, because it does mean if I have headsets that don't work great and it's not loud enough, I can't increase the volume. It also means if I have normal audio settings, that 100% is probably blasting my eardrums out. So very much I wish more games would be better about start at around 50% as your audio settings and let people choose to go higher or lower. I did turn on streamer mode. I don't know what that does in the context of this. Usually streamer mode in a lot of these games, it's either hides personal information if that's necessary. I don't see a reason this would have my personal information, or it'll prevent like playing copywritten music. If we do end up in the weird situation where there's like next to no music playing, we will just play our own music. Dialogue sounds self-explanatory. We have frame rate and all that kind of stuff. Nothing a whole lot there. You have different control scheme settings. It looks like it's detecting it as QWERTY, which is fine. We have multiple language support. Some other settings we could change. So not a lot of accessibility stuff, but that's not necessarily a problem. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make a new game. I've never played before, don't really know about the game too much, so we'll figure it out. No sign of them yet, boss. And this is early access, by the way. The duffel bag has landed. I repeat, the duffel bag has landed. Welcome to town, kid. Or should I say, mayor. My agents are here to guide you every step of the way. If you aren't sure what to do, talk to them. Don't bother me. Report any bugs you find, unless they have legs. Those you can squash yourself. Well, talk about arriving just in time. Only a few minutes left on the clock. All I can offer you is this Express Mayor training package. I'm pretty sure it's the only type of training we offer. Okay, let's start by repairing this statue. You see all those piles of stones laying around? They're left over from the town leftover from town demolishment and perfect for our first bit of training. Go forge and collect a bunch. Once you've got enough, deliver them to the construction storage in front of the statue. Okay, so it does allow you to use stuff other than QWERTY. So that's good news. I find it curious that they didn't allow me to set up my character. Let me check how that volume looks on the mixer real fast. Looks a little on the loud side. So let's go ahead and adjust that volume real fast. It'll drop you to about here, and here, and here. I mean, for what it's worth, the song sounds good. You've got your opening shift, so you'll be back in 6 hours? Gotcha. You have yourself a good sleep, and thank you for hanging out. Okay, so we have no more inventory space. Dude! I can't believe you actually scrounged around in the rubble. They couldn't pay me enough to do that. At least I get paid. Now that you've got the concept of forage down, let's move on to buildings. We've got this spot right here to build on, and boss isn't even going to charge you for it. You'll just need to craft a few bricks and planks and build the shop. Looks like you're in a bit of a bind, kid. You're gonna need the help of TownCo if you want to build out the town. The Ecotech app we just installed will help you get that shop built and start earning TownCo the town some money. Help me buy the mega yacht of my dreams. Use the phone tab. Purchase the starter industry pack and get to building. Just remember, the first pack is free, but it'll cost you in the future. Okay, so we have Ecotech. I'm curious how my phone gets bigger like this. Also, this song is absolutely a bop. So, purchase for 0, whatever that money is. Excellent. You purchased the starter industry pack, but where does that equipment go? Well, if you open up your phone tab, you'll see it installed. We've installed a map app, and it'll help you find your way. On the right of the map, you'll locate the mining and forestry zones. Once there, open the build menu and build your new items. My agents will be there to help you out should you need it. And don't forget, you can go inside the mine. I hear there are lots of resources inside. Alright, so... Okay, so doing that costs money that we don't have. We have the map app. I'm assuming by this... Oh, I can't assume any of this. Could you give me more information, maybe? Oh, it'll literally tell me what resources are where. That's kind of interesting. What I don't know is it talked about a cave, but it doesn't actually label that there's a cave or what the points of interest are or any of that. Do I need to zoom in more? No. I just have to assume, I guess. Okay, so we got like 12 or so tracks and all that. We've got friends, that's for multiplayer. So I'm curious about that widgets thing. Okay, and that's just if I want to learn stuff, it'll teach me. Gotcha. So I basically was able to put it on my screen, and that's... Oh, I see. So the right half, like the right side of my screen is one of the pages on my phone, and the left side is the other. Looking for bricks for construction? The mine here has plenty of stone that can be turned into bricks. Build the drill tool to collect the stone from mining nodes. Build the foundry to turn collected stone into bricks. Mining rocks! I hate your humor. I don't really, but also, you know, how dare you. I'm hitting X with the intent on building. Okay. I paid a bunch of I don't know what that currency is. Okay. Okay, so I've collected bricks, and now we need to deliver the bricks over here. And I assume I want to just get rid of the drill now. Can I just put this back? Alright. So one of the things I'm realizing is I'm getting a bunch of materials and I don't know what to do with it. Once you have enough bricks and planks, place them on the construction storage pallet. That's fine. I'm assuming the trees are the other direction. No, that's clearly a farming zone. That's a fishing zone. I'm hoping at some point I get to customize my character. I'm actually really surprised we didn't get that option earlier. Okay. Need some planks for your construction? Build a chainsaw tool and collect the wood from the trees. Build the... No idea table saw. What kind of table saw is that? It's fine. To turn collected wood into planks. Now make like a tree and get out of here. Alright, so it looks like they give me a free one of each of these things. And then later on I'll have to, you know, buy them or whatever. Okay, so we've achieved the most important thing possible a game can include, which is the ability to cut down trees. So it's good to know that this game is at least decent. Alright. So you can grab the planks, so you can build whatever this first building is. With the shallow building constructed, you can now... So you're now up to your first decision as mayor. You'll need to decide what type of shop it will become. Interact with the blinking box to manage the shell. Select the fit out and then the recipes of the shop will sell. This is all you. Decision making is above my pay grade. Hey, Randall Thor, how's it going? And they haven't attacked you yet. Well, that's because we knew they would eventually betray us. So we knew we had to intervene and deal with it right away. So we can have an eat and go or a crafting corner. We will go with the eat and go, which we will make a fried donut and a shroom kebab. And we can randomize the colors to a bunch of things. All right. Head back to the mining and forestry areas and track down the goods you need. Once you've collected the items and delivered them to the storage bin in the shop. If you find, if you find your bag is getting a bit too full, you can use the truck parked near the zones to transport goods back here. It might be a bit slow, but you can store a lot of items in the back of it. Okay, the music for this game is really solid. Okay, so you want me to get a mushroom and a go nut. And we got our secret herbs and spices. Alright, so we're trying to find mushrooms. I'm not seeing any mushrooms in the forest. We did find the go nuts, though. And I'm assuming we'll get stuff to unlock that later. Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably inside here. Alright. Okay, so our inventory is full. Alright. You can carry a lot. Which I appreciate. Scratch that. Not going to work, actually. Okay. Stake statues are not ominous in any way? No, they're fine. Oh, that's no fun. Help you feel better. I'm basically just collecting stuff to tidy things up and see what the limit is on this vehicle. Okay, so that saw is really fast from the looks of it. Okay. Okay, so cannot leave the road. Understood. Wait. Drift? Okay. So I am finding I can just chuck stuff on the ground too. Alright. Some good news and some bad news, Mayor. Good news is you have your first shop set up. Bad news is the entire town is demolished and no one is here to run the shop. Oh, I forgot. Great news! You just need to repair the train station to get people to visit town again. It'll just require a few bricks, planks, to repair the train station. You know the drill. Alright. What's this game? It's Go-Go Town. It's kind of a sort of city building, town building game, but it's a lot more focused on resource collection and crafting and all that. The station is repaired. You'll need to reopen it so tourists can visit. You can do this by switching that big lever over there. You can also close the station anytime you like. It's great for when you want a nap. I mean if you need some peace to carry out your duties. Yeah. And open. And what are you? Change-a-tron. There we go. So I could change my appearance. That's fine. A lot of these faces are absolutely cursed. Oh, weird. Oh, that is just sure. Why not? Cool. They're so bright. Can I make that glow in the dark as well? I feel like that should glow in the dark as well. No, we can't. We can't cover up those eyes. Honestly, some of these outfits are more involved than I thought they'd be for this. Kind of like an adventurous set. Oh, fanny pack. Yes, please. Absolutely rocking the fanny pack. Fanny pack and sandals? Come on. So go with the orange, the gray, and how do you know? Oh, that's the shoes. We'll go with the gray for that as well. All right, the gray's now working out. We'll go for the orange. Sure. Choo-choo, that train got here quick. As well as a few tourists, looks like a potential townie has arrived. Talking to townies will help you learn about what they want before they'll live here. So, go over and introduce yourself, Mayor. I don't want to talk to people. Interesting little town. Your name is Baldo. It's fine. I'm digging the trying to turn your luck around vibe here got going on. Could be fun to stick around, but there's literally nowhere to stay. If you can sort out a house, I'm staying. I didn't welcome you to be here anyways. Invite. Boss just donated this parcel of land at no cost. This is where you can build the house for our townie. The house will take, you guessed it, a few bricks and planks. I'll leave it to your capable hands, Mayor. I'm gonna need you to immediately leave my town forever. We don't allow that type of just, you know, just random puns going on. All right. All right, so I'm definitely gonna need some type of like actual storage that we can use. Now that the house is built, we can add our new townie to it. Interact with the mailbox at the front of the house to select manage. Townies need homes before they can be assigned to jobs in town. Okay, residents available, Baldo. With housing organized, you now have someone who is ready to work in your town. Manage your shop and set them as a worker. Alright. Are we demonic Mayor Lewis? Or Colonel Sanders? Yes. It's not an either or situation. There will be more to learn in town, including the fishing and farming zones. You can build those zones once you unlock the Ecotech packages for them. You can also use the Town PD app on your phone. There's some useful information in there. Why did you stop existing? We like to see how all the town co-mayors are doing. We rank each mayor based on the number of attributes. It's not just who has the biggest ego wins, but it sure does help. Let's see, town better than all the other mayor's simples. What? That was a really weird sentence. Okay, so calendar. It just lets me know when trains are arriving and other stuff, which the only thing on our agenda right now is trains arriving. The town ranking. How are we doing at our town ranking? We are currently the last. We are less than Scumville, Messy Acres, Bumpy Hills, Slobbington, or Thriftwood. All right, we're going to have to work on that. Tourist Tracker. Did some sightseeing. Well, fair enough, I guess. Widgets. We now have a new widget. Actions. Okay, sure. Townpedia, I'm not going to go through all that stuff. That's fine. Okay. So, with that, the big question is, how do I more? Let's try going to Ego Tech, because we got 15 points. So, we can purchase small shops, basic service. Let's go for the shops. You just unlocked storage, which may not seem like much now. However, workers' couriers will only take and place items in storage. Storage also helps keeping your industries clean and tidy. All you need to do, let's see, and all you need that, I can words. And you need that, we've seen, oh. Train is now arriving. Right, the question is, all right. So build. Try moving a bit. Okay, build, shop. I don't really understand. I see that you're saying no, and I get that you're saying no, but you're also not really conveying why you're saying no. Okay, so we have roads, common, that's the shop, that's small storage, okay. All right. Sweet, I got a display full of literal garbage. So what I'm not really understanding right now is I have the choice of basic shell. Oh, I can't build it because I don't have enough money. I understand. I have 10 money and I need 45 money. So in the meanwhile, while they're buying their stuff and making messes and all that, I can clean up a bunch of this stuff. And keep things moving there. All right. And then my assumption will be what we can do later on is I'll be able to assign a worker to the drill and assign a worker to the other things, and that'll get that going. Donut bushes? I know, right? Alright, so let's get these mushrooms. Oh, hey, we moved up a town rank. We're no longer 51st. Now we're 49th. A shame my glowing eyes don't light up the cave. I know, right? I do like her demonic presence eyes you've got going on. Yeah, I think it's fair to assume that we're going to have a lot of expansion stuff happen later. Okay, so I underestimated how much that thing could store. The good news is we just rolled over to when I believe I should be able to... Alright, so that was the problem, is I just didn't have enough money before. So I need, no surprise, bricks and planks. Alright, so let's cut that, see what our next building is. Alright, so we're going to fit that up to the crafting corner. I don't have a worker for it. So I can have them tinker wood into stuff, make pet rocks or geodes. Alright, so I need a worker. I'm assuming I will need to build more houses. And I'm guessing we will need to get back in here to basic housing. So basic housing is going to be 20. I'm not entirely sure where we get the blue currency from. I see that we've gotten some. I'm just not sure where we actually get it from. Okay, so we've now got ourselves ahead of Scumville and Messy Acres, so good on that. We are moving up in the world. Alright. So that's all stuff we can't put to use. Oh, we should check, because there's a good chance what will happen is there'll be a townie. Yeah, so you've got townies up here. Alright. Let's talk to Bob here. Hey, Bob. Each day is a blank canvas, ready to splash of spontaneity. To do stuff. Do you have any room for happy accidents in this town? Very clearly, you're supposed to, be, I am blanking on his name. I think any vehicle will do. So I can't invite, so I have to choose maybe later. So you wanted a vehicle. Oh, we suddenly now have a bunch of currency. I still don't know where this currency is coming from, but I can go to the Ecotech. Yeah, Bob Ross, thank you. I was blanking. Alright, so we will need housing. And with that, I can go here and say I would like a new house. And we will certainly need more planks and more other goodies. So let's go ahead and get our chainsaw ready. Oh, I earned... Okay, so it's people looking at the statues. What does it? All right. Cool. So we've got our planks. We can drop those off. And we can run down here. And that gives us enough planks for another house in a minute. So same deal as the other one. We're going to go ahead and grab you. Yeah, so it's definitely going to end up happening as we go along here, is I'm going to absolutely try and get things going up. The bike saves huge amount of time. Yeah. That's fine. You can do your thing. Alright, so that'll be a new person that can live in our town. Hello. I was thinking this town would be nicer with a few changes, such as you not to be mayor anymore. Perhaps we could work together on it. Only if the time, if you have time, of course. The Craft Corner small fit out sells pet rocks, I think. I would like to invite you. Oh, okay, no problem. Maybe some other time. All right, so you both have things. So you want happy accidents. Oh, I get what a happy accident is. Hey. Bob Toss, I'm gonna go with. Don't worry, buddy. I need you to step out on the road. Step out on the road, Bob Toss. I just need you to be out on the road, friend, so we can have a happy little accident. Can you step out on the road, friend? Can you any chance I could persuade you to be on the road? It's fine. All right, so we'll just drive on down here and park the truck down here. Because what I'm going to do next is we are just waiting for more people to show up. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go to the storage. Oh, we have to get happy little accidents. We're having happy little accidents. Don't worry about it. Happy little accidents. Just a couple happy little accidents going on. I wasn't paying attention to how many of these I needed. And what do you need? Look, buddy, I'm real tired, and words are hard. I'm supposed to ask you to do something before I'll stay. How about you just pay me a small fee and we'll call it a day? I don't have 100 gold. I just built stuff. Water. Water. I'm so thirsty. Do you know where I could drink around here? Build a water bubbler. Look, okay, don't know how to do that. Okay, so you just need cash. And Forger, that you? I have no idea. You accidentally ran them over 37 times. It's just what you do. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I see. So if my trash cans get full, they get mad that they have nowhere to put their trash. So that's gonna be a problem relatively quickly because I'm not gonna know where to put the trash. But we'll figure that out. Spy X Family anime? Gotcha. Alright, so if we get just a bit more money, I will be able to pay to have a new neighbor. Which should help with a lot of stuff. So the thing I was gonna do is, while we're waiting for the next round of people to pop in, let's go wreck some rocks. But how's it going, Lilo? Can I get a shout out for Lilo, by the way? Another fantastic content creator on the platform, someone I definitely recommend checking out. Did I? Okay. And I know we have the bricks and all that. I need to do this for the pet rocks anyways, so we're just... Oh, wrong way. Just piling all that in there. You weren't the same person that's here before. No, you are, Elliot. Okay. So run down here. Start lobbing apart a bunch of wood things. Until our inventory is empty. Or full. The opposite of empty. Alright. I discovered a log backpack. I'm assuming a log pack is just cosmetically different. Oh, it just lets me move stuff there. Okay. And we can run over here real fast. Alright, got Isaac. Yo! If you got a problem that needs solving, I'm your man. People tell me I'm a pretty helpful guy. I'm not asking for much. A small amount of coin can go a long way. How about it? Pay and join the fee? Yarp. Hey, you know what? You are way, way cheaper. Put me where you need help, boss. Hey, you know what? You were only going to charge 25, whereas the other person wanted to charge 100. Oh, you had a shout earlier? Ah, gotcha. Missed it. Alright, so congratulations, Isaac. You got your new job. Start selling things. Meanwhile, it's time to turn around and go, actually, before we start building, go to tab, eco tab, basic service, purchase that, basic decorations, purchase that. Cool. And now I can go here. So we have garbage disposal, automation of garbage collection and permanent garbage removal, bubble gum used to clean dirty objects and terrain, garbage bin, building shells, and housing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the housing, or the building done first. and grab the brick. We'll want the garbage as well. So we can keep that moving. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna wait to actually put something there because we have two types of stores. So I think the next thing we're going to build is we're gonna pop over here. We have the garbage disposal. Okay, so you need a plank and a brick. So let's go get some planks real fast and keep things moving on our production lines and whatnot. Okay. So, well, most likely said, given you could build a house for like 40 coins and 25 signing bonus is still a lot. Yeah. But it's better than 100 coin signing bonus. Alright, so that's making planks. We're going to run these over. And drop them off for our vendor. Okay. And so we've got the trash thing already opened. Okay, so we've got the garbage disposal. So let's see if we can't recruit another person into our town. Okay, we actually already talked to her. I don't have the money for you. Right.
This town sees better days. And everyone has a plan until they don't. I think you've got what it takes. The equipment and mining zone should make
them. Okay. Alright, so there's that, and then we've got you still. Alright, so it's basically telling me he wants me to make a ton of bricks. Alright. So the other thing to question is, what would be the next unlock for us? So we have to hit a town rank of 1. Town rank wise... Wait. Town rank... Wait a second. You say a town rank of 1? Or need to go up by 1 town rank? Requires town rank 1. Wait, really? I'm assuming it means we need to pass challenge 1, so I need to get like more than 23. I was like, wait a second, hang on. Town rank 1 is a pretty big step up you're asking me to do right now. Alright. Alright. So give that a moment. Okay. So let's get all our garbage picked up for a minute while that stuff's running. Okay. So I can invite you now. Cheers. Don't forget to take a break, okay? I can totally go for a nap on the couch right now. No. I need you to work like you've never worked before. It looks like you can put 2 people into one house. So the question here now is, am I able to assign you to one of these type of things? Not that I can see. Nope, okay, that's fine. So you're still doing good on all that. To invite the next person, what do I need? Alright. Do you invite? Alright, so what? Paint the town in vibrant colors. So I hit enough people with a car that Bob Ross is down to live here. Alright, so what I'm not seeing is we have to hit tier 1, tier 3. Okay, so yeah, that'll be the challenge tiers that we need to hit. So for that, I'm going to need to improve my town ranking to over 23. We're getting there. I'm not really sure what's contributing to my town ranking that much. So that's a little bit of a concern, but it's fine. Alright, so for right now, I'm just going to keep collecting wood and brick and all that, and just keep things going. Oh, other way. Oh, I bet you it's just literally building things. So we got cosmetic stuff. We already got the chainsaw and that. We've got those. We've got our roads. We've got common. Grass and pavement. Here we go. Alright, and... so that increased our points. Oh. And we've increased our points to the point I'm tied with the one that was at the highest. Okay, we must have just crossed the line. Hey, kid. Well done, you're moving up in the ranks. Time to book your challenge. Open up your calendar app and book in a slot. One moment, let me ditch the trash. Okay. Challenge. Money-making challenge. Earn the required amount of money during the challenge period. Okay. Earn the required amount of money during the challenge period to succeed. Okay. So I need to earn 100 coins as well as build 6 lamps. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some of the donut things or whatever they are. That's not what I need for this, so put that away. Alright. Your sub? Well, thank you for subbing. Alright. So I can grab all of these real fast. And then drop them off into supplies. And then we're going to quickly run over here. We're going to grab some mushrooms. And then we should be able to quickly get there. And turn around and go do that stuff. You've got a lovely bunch of go nuts. Actually, it doesn't sound as good as the original. Yeah. You might have soft locked yourself in Sunnyside. What did you do to accomplish that? I did find Sunnyside had instances, not where I got soft locked, where it was very unclear what the game wanted from me. And that was certainly a thing I ran into a couple of times. Alright. You sold something you needed for a quest. Interesting, and it's just, I'm guessing by context, it's just something you can't get back. Okay, so let's go ahead, and meanwhile, we can go here and say, you want more lamps? Unlock Tier 1 tech. Nice. Well done. What a huge success. You've now got access to the level of Town Co. goodies. Keep those profits rolling in. Alright, so with that, that means I can go to here and we can potentially go into more stuff. Automation forestry, doing that first. Because automation is almost always the right answer. You're making progress, some progress, Mayor. That last pack you've unlocked has some new recipes in it. Now you can change the different type of machines output. Need something more than brick and planks? Well, you can push P to set the recipe on the table or the foundry to change what it makes. If you're feeling a bit greedy, why not build multiple machines and have each one producing something different? Right, but I was really kind of hoping to make it so I can make someone else do this for me. I mean, right now I have just one recipe, so that didn't really do anything useful for me. That's fine. Actually, before I push that, large storage, that's good to know. A bunch of decorations. Forestry zone clock. Okay, let's save up for the forestry zone clock. And I don't have room to accept more people. I have to build more houses from it. So we're waiting on money for a moment. But my hope is that I can automate the people collecting just the basic stuff here. And that if I can do that, then I can start doing our stuff. What does the bubble gun even do? Okay, I'm not entirely sure, but okay. I need you to buy like one more thing for me, friends. Okay, so let's go here. And I need to plug that down. And my hope is now that I can put a worker here and they'll start doing this for me. I'm not entirely sure what they are going to do, but they are doing a thing now. And I guess that from here, we'll probably have the same for there. No, I don't actually have the option for it. That's fine. For this, the automation mining, I'll go ahead and, like, get that. And then the assumption here would be that I would do the exact same thing, but for mining. Okay, so there's apparently a mining light that I have to use as well. Wow, you do not hustle. You, don't wave at me. I don't think you could genuinely walk more casually or slower. But it does look like you are collecting a bunch of materials automatically, maybe? It's really not certain how you... It's fine. If they're at least doing it automatically, even if they're doing it badly automatically, that's still something. I really don't know what the lights are about. Well, you do your thing. It's like Bob Ross, like, I want to paint the town. Well, I'm sorry, Bob. But, you know, you're going to be working in the mines. That's basically the same thing, though, right? Alright, so the next thing we're going to need to do is build another house. For all that. I think, don't I need to put down more pavement, maybe? Alright. I know, Joe. I've never seen so many lights in a place before. Is it always this bright? I think someone like me could fit in here. Yeah, so bright. I'll try my best to get used to it. Joe, this place looks okay. An average town fit for an average Joe. I'm not looking for much, just a place to be part of. Cool. Sure, I look forward to it. Felicity. Do you know what the best animal in the world is? Baby cheetahs. And I bet you weren't expecting that. Oh. Did you know that the Groffle rides are really good? I don't have a Groffle ride. What is this? I discovered a hard hat. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is I need to get some houses built. Because I just got a bunch of people, and they're not going to be able to work until we get some houses built. Oh, the house's price is 50. That's fine. I guess what I'll do in the meantime is I'm going to go here and say I would like... that, and we can go here. And I can move these, right? Cool. Because I am not digging with the whole thing being like entirely, you know, concrete up urban. It doesn't need to be. All right. So we've got like a little road that goes in between the houses. I'll probably move that around later. Part of that was me killing time so that we could build in our house. So it's just waiting for the money to come in. Yeah, let's actually scooch that over so I can put the road up in between. Okay, so you need 2 bricks and 2 planks. So let's see, we got our 1 and 2. Drop that off. We're gonna go down here, and hopefully this person has the planks just going for us. I do see there's some bricks on standby, and they've got a bunch of bricks in their bag. Oh, you know what I'm betting? I'll need more money, but what I'm betting we'll need to do is I'm betting we will need to create a storage and say, like, this storage is for the timber, this storage is for the planks, and that they'll, you know, drop off whatever is appropriate wherever is appropriate. Are you in the Rimworld category? I shouldn't be. Try refreshing your browser. A lot of times it won't refresh until you refresh. Like, it happens a lot. Okay, so you can work on that. Meanwhile, let's build a large storage here. And see if they'll actually drop stuff in there. In the meantime, I can build in our house. So this is kind of cool. Like, it's more, you're building a town, but it's more like logistics, but with the whole building stuff here. So Mango can live here, and Huck can live here. All right, and so we could do the starter farm, which is 60. So we're gonna need one of these two. So we need to get 60 of those. That's fine. So I wonder if I can build a second sign. No. So you only have the one person working it. That's fine for now. We'll go ahead and, just like the other one, we'll put a storage over here for you as well. Cool, so you are dropping stuff off in storage. Good. Okay, so now I can get farming going. And the farming zone's over here. See, from what you can tell, Stardew Valley has a lot like Stardew, but brought forward in times. Yeah. A decorative scarecrow for your farm. Doesn't imply it does anything. Hose reel. All right. Cleaning things up. Yeah, now for me, the only problem with Sunnyside is it did have a lot of, like, rough edges, just stuff that's not quite polished up. I very much enjoyed it. Oh, we got metal ingots. But it is one that I think needs a little bit more time baking. That said, they've been very good about doing updates since we played it. But that was just kind of one of the things we ran into. I haven't played it myself. From the people I know who have been playing a lot of Elden Ring, the comment I saw was that it's good, but it is, like, even if you are someone who is good at, like, Souls-like games, it is a very hard, you know, update. You dare to find a couple games that have any issues? Oh no, that's the thing. Like, I played it, but that's my comment is, for me personally, when we played on the channel for Sunnyside, Sunnyside was a bit more rough around the edges than a lot. It wasn't like bad or anything like that, but we did find a bunch of like, okay, but this is like really unbalanced. And then like this over here is like performing really rough and that. Nothing awful. It just was things that's like, you can tell it just released. Souls games are generally difficult. They are. Generally though, when you look at the difficulty of Souls games, it's kind of a tricky one because it's not that it's really hard so much as they require pattern recognition and they're punishing is the way I would phrase it. All right, so you can build the hose reel. And I don't have more seeds for you. So I'm assuming when it grows, we'll get potatoes and I'll be able to expand that farm. That's fine. So we've got that going. But yeah, now from what I was hearing though, that in the case of Elden Ring, that for Elden Ring, it was very difficult for a lot of people. Like, it was a touch higher in difficulty than Elden Ring had been up to that point. Which is fine. Like, that's actually not unusual. When you played, for example, Dark Souls 3, the last DLC for Dark Souls 3 was also, by comparison to the previous stuff you did in Dark Souls 3, had some pretty brutal bosses and everything. Alright. Alright, so we are getting all that built. I'm assuming eventually I'll be able to get a person that's like a delivery person. By the way, the 60s wants its dastardly mustache back. Forget the dastardly mustache. What about the demonically bright glowing eyes? That's where the real work is. Alright, so we're still waiting on more stuff to arrive. Stock and sell almost anything at the market stall. Okay, and meanwhile, well, let's get it built first. So I think that's planks. Let's go grab those. All right. Okay, so I can just chuck stuff there that I've got surplus of. That's fine. That gives me a bit more of a resource to pop here. All right. Yeah, so we're waiting for the blue material to keep picking up. And all that good stuff. We're just cleaning up the farm as well. All right. Yeah, so those are basically full, so I don't need to worry about them. You haven't been bringing any material. Hey, Bob, where did you go? You dead in there, Bob? You better not be. Bob? No, you're still just doing your thing. You were just not in any kind of hurry. To be fair, Bob wanted to paint and I told him to get in the mines, so you know. I acknowledge maybe that wasn't the kindest thing. I'm not changing it, but you know, maybe it wasn't the kindest. Alright, so we have unlocked fishing. Alright. Okay, so we have fishing rod stand. Crab pots. And seafood converter. I don't have money for the seafood converter. A horned ribeye. I don't think that's the name of a fish. A fish. Are you only 6 hours in, or there's been more on stream? Neither, actually. I'm probably half an hour in. I streamed RimWorld for the first part of the stream. That's fine. I'll take the fish that we caught and I'll bring him over here. Okay. The stores all seem to be doing relatively fine. How big is the town anyways? Not particularly big. It's mostly just the 2 blocks there you saw. Probably more like an hour? Maybe. I don't really know off the top of my head. Alright, so we can drop off these fish. We'll check on the potatoes. But then we're going to be working on ranking up our town, which I think is just build more, honestly. Okay, so who do we got hanging out? Too much garbage can get pretty stinky, don't you think? You can only hold your nose for so long. Hey, here's an idea. I can stay and help you out if you place some bins around here. Okay. Alright, so you want there to be more garbage bins. I, friend, can agree with that. So for right now, we'll put a trash can over here in front of there. We've got a trash can in front of this area. And I'll put a trash can down here. And a trash can over there. Invite. So we don't have that person yet. And you're not new. Okay, so I don't have what I need for them, but we did get another person. The thing is I don't have stuff to go for them. We can just build another house though. Let's see, anyone on YouTube side can tell, you think? Or TikTok? Tell what? Sorry, I'm lost as to what's going on with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and build the more houses over here. No, there's no room over here. Well, no way over here. How much you played of this game? Oh, yeah, no, it's, actually, I could check that real fast. About an hour and a half. Alright, so what we can go ahead and do is get another house going over here. We'll put enough space for a road there. So I'll need 2 planks and 2 bricks. I should have that just laying around. Alright. Because the idea is we just keep expanding the town, and as we expand the town, we will gain town ranks and get access to more stuff. I don't know why I grabbed the brick. I already have plenty of brick, but that's fine. What I want is planks. Yeah, so definitely the people who work in your town are very inefficient. Is the big thing I'm gathering is they're horrifically inefficient. They get the work done, but they do it in about the worst possible way so far as moving around, which is fine. Alright, meanwhile we can go here and say, I would like, build a sidewalk that goes over here. There's your lawn. Okay, we can go road. There's Louie and Joe. Alright, how are we doing on our town rankings towards going for our next rank? Okay, so we gotta get to 64 to get to our next town rank. So we're making good progress there, we just gotta keep inviting people and expanding. Oh, yeah, you two are the same two people that have been standing around. I don't have what you need. Alright. Oh, did we already have another package to get? Alright, so let's go here. Got a cobblestone path there. Cobblestone path here. And just getting a bunch of this looking a bit nicer while we're at it. So I'm putting sidewalks along the side of the road. And then the road itself goes there. Alright. So we've got 57. Like, the question is, when I do stuff like this and I dispose of the trash, does that give me any rating, or is it like strictly what I build? That's the part that I'm unclear about right now. Okay, so we have a bunch of fences. Okay, so the wishing well will generate a small amount of stuff as well. For right now, let's go ahead and put the wishing well over here. Make like a little park area. So we need a brick and a plank. I got those on standby right here. And those are all doing fine. And then meanwhile, we can go over here again to a statue. And you'll need bricks. So still sitting at about 57. Okay, so sometimes they just litter because they can. Alright. And we can go here and build another statue. So you can build our wishing well? That's not what I was anticipating. That's confusing, but now I can build another one of these. We'll figure that out in a minute. Lots of ghosts in your town? It is what it is. I keep wanting, like, space to let me dash forward an inch or something. Like, I'm not sure what game my brain is wanting to connect this to, but it's just really trying hard to connect this to some other game where that's how that works. Alright. So we got some extra sticks and all that, so we can run up here. I can plunk this down for the well. Go for the brick. So they said possibly harvest mineral ones. Did Sunnyside have like a dash thing that I'm not remembering? Okay, so that bumped us up to 63, so we're doing pretty good. It has a sprint. Gotcha. Basic. A flour barrel. Yeah, so I'll be able to put like another one of those. We can figure that out later. In the meantime, what we could do is grounds, do this. At least fill in the patches of dead grass and all that. Actually, we're gonna go for like a town center thing, so we're gonna pave this whole thing. And when we get different color of paving, we'll make it more interesting than that. Any of you new? You're new. Give me the cash! Give me the cash! Oh, aha. Give me the cash! I like you. I feel like we're gonna get along swimmingly once I have slightly more money. This man here knows what's up. Alright. Yeah. You like my hat? You can't take it. I need it. A very nice hat. Okay, so we're gonna need to build another house. I also just realized I missed a spot of grass there. Alright. I kind of feel like here I'm gonna go ahead and put two houses next to each other. Well, the game says no to that spot for reasons I don't know. Because I have the money for it. Is there some kind of limit I'm hitting that I'm not aware of? Oh, it's got a little zero next to it basically saying, hey, you can't have it. That's fine. How close am I to ranking up? Like one more. Which is fine, because what I'm going to go ahead and do right here is I've got enough for another statue. Alright. Hey kid, you've done well and you're moving up in the ranks. Time to book your challenge. Open up your calendar app and book it in a slot. Okay. Calendar. Schedule challenge. There's nothing there. Earn 250 coins. Oh, it's just earned 250 coins. Alright. Okay, so both our stores are pretty much set up. Let's go ahead and try to... Oh, here, you just have, like, random stuff that I would use at the store over here. Okay, so you're full. Alright. I don't even know how to get this to do what I want. Good enough. Because I wanted to get the mushrooms to drop them off. Keep that stocked up. Oh, they've actually been cleaning out my little shelf up there really good. So far I've earned 35 coins. Alright, so with that, we can run up here, drop off the donut things. Alright, so things are going relatively well. We've got everyone getting happy. We're not making money very fast. I don't really know what my, Okay, so we're making good time. We're only about a fourth of the way to the day. We've got more people popping in. There's nothing more for me to unlock here till we rank up, at which point then we'll be allowed to automate the farm and whatnot. So that's fine. So we just gotta kind of stick to it. Alright, and if we go to the farm... I can't build any other things, that's fine. And we've got some more potatoes, so we can go and start selling the potatoes. Alright. So we got Elliot, we got Felicity, we got Bonita. Hey, it looks like your town is off to a good start. Let's celebrate with a high five. I know you've got it in you. Come on, lay it on me.
Oh.
Alright, well, I mean, that was easy enough. Yeah, so it looks like I'm gonna have to wait till we rank up our town. It's not gonna let me build more houses yet. So what I mentioned earlier where it's like, oh, it's a city builder, it does feel like as far as the city builder side of it goes, it's not quite like that cut and dry kind of thing. One thing we could do as well is alright. Spending money on stuff I don't need to. Making the town fancy. So the good news, we're going to have a bunch of the blue currency for upgrading stuff by the time we get this knocked out. Okay, and that'll be enough to get that last piece of cobblestone. Cool. Sorry about that. Alright, so we can also do... I see. So I can make barriers around here. But they actually take up a piece of land. Because it wouldn't be bad for me to like put some like basic fencing around like the town square thing. So we should be able to finish our challenge too in just a minute. I believe we're well on track. Yeah, we're only about halfway through the day and we're just about to finish it, so that'll be good news. I imagine we're just going to get more and more stuff where I can have more and more people I can have work. I guess I should be wandering and exploring in the meantime. Well done. What a huge success. You've now got access to the next level of Town Code goodies. Keep those profits rolling in. Thanks, boss. My favorite part is where I'm making money. That's my favorite. Alright, so let's have a look-see at the next things we can unlock. So we have expanded fit-outs, expanded forestry, expanded mining, garbage collection service, basic housing. So we're gonna end up wanting all these ones. Alright, so expanded fit-outs gives us more business. Expanded forestry gives us more structures, which is gonna be more materials and all that. Expanded mining, same deal. Garbage collection collects garbage. Basic housing, I'm assuming, will allow us to have more people living in an area. We'll start with the automation. All right. So let's run over here real fast. And we go to our farming. I will need a farm time clock, which we can plunk right down here. We can get some more small plots. I ran out of money. All right. There, so I've got it mixed up to do a little bit of everything. So I'm just trying to get this all set up as best we can. Alright, Randall Thor, you have a good one. I appreciate it. Alright, so we'll have another field down there. Now when we hit 25, I can put down another beehive, and we'll have them going. I also need to get them some storage. Which is fine. Oh, there's a food processor I need to make. The food processor will be 40. Yeah, they really move around slowly. That's the thing that surprises me, is like just the townies really just are not in a hurry to do anything. Which is fine. But it is just kind of things that's like a little bit of a head scratcher going, man, you do take your sweet time there, don't you? Alright, so we can drop all this off. And then we'll have the garbage disposal to deal with next. Well, I mean, first of all, we actually finish this. But garbage disposal will be one of the things on the agenda to be done. You gonna go water those plants, friend? It's your job. I'm not saying that your continued existence in our town depends on it, but, like, it really does, actually. You gotta earn your keep. This is a company town. Alright, so we're just waiting on the train to give me some more cash. Okay, so we could drop off these here. And those there. All right. I need the train to drop people off already. Ooh, who are you with the wizard hat? Una? Life is like a wonderful book. Each day is a new page. I'd love to find a place to read. Got any ideas? We don't do that reading thing here. We probably should, but we just don't. Miho? I'm sensing potential. Let's synergize and turn it up a notch. Planning for expansion? I can help deploy resources to capitalize. I don't have a maintenance office, so you're on your own. Hello. I was thinking about time... Yeah, we talked to you before. We have sold enough pet rocks, so welcome. Oh, right, and I don't have that. So those three are waiting for me to build buildings that I don't have access to quite yet. Oh, what are you doing? Ah, I see. So you're already at the point where we're running into issues there. Yeah, so the food processor will turn honeycomb into a bottle of honey. And the next thing I'm going to need is just general large storage. All right. So let's just tidy up around here while we wait. And then it'll be time to automate the fishing. The music in this game is just absolutely a jam. This is not our playlist. This is the in-game music. All right. All right, so we're just waiting on a little bit more money to roll in, and then once we get that, we'll start automating the fishing, and that'll be good news there. All right. And we've got all of this getting sorted out. We've got the forces directly above us, which you have someone working. There's a good chance I'll probably also want to just increase the storage in some of those some of those areas. Right, because you're full. Alright. So let's pop down here since this is all full in its storage. And we're just going to immediately just go, okay, have more. Okay. Just trying to process all that. I'm hoping as time goes on, I'll be able to allocate with certain storage and be like, okay, this storage does this type of material and whatnot. It's fine. Let's drop the extras here. All right. And so we're getting plenty of stuff for expanding the next things as well. Let's go ahead and get the garbage collection next. Just because it's starting to become a problem. So we have the maintenance office. That was one of the things other people wanted to be able to do anything. So maintenance office is 130. That's really more than I was hoping it would be, but that's whatever it is. Alright, so we're just going to have to wait on that. We can go ahead and automate the fishing in the meantime, so we at least get that rolling in. So there's the clock. Yeah, to be able to make more crab traps than that, but for right now, it's fine with what they've got. Oh, you're just giving me new seeds. That's fine. Honestly, just toss it all back down there. We'll let that go for right now. I'll end up needing to expand that storage as well, which is okay. You need storage of some capacity at all. And one of our next investments is going to be getting ourselves like the next storage, the next store. Because I'm willing to bet that's going to use some of that stuff. So we're going for 75. But that'll be able to make us more just regular old money. Alright, so you need large storage. So at least you're functional now. Okay, we can go here and do this. More fit outs. So what can we do here now? We can make you a book nook, which requires books. I'm gonna choose that even though I have no idea how we make books here. So the books require paper reams, and we do not have the ability to make paper reams, so you know, you just have yourself a good time in there, not needing to do any work. Buddy, have a good one. Your feet are killing you. I have to run and catch the train here, and it's never even leg day. Got anywhere I could take a load off to catch my breath? Yes, I already have benches. What a relief. Cool. So next up, we're going to need to expand the housing, because we're going to hit the limit on what we could do there. So basic housing is 55, so we'll do that next. In the meantime, we're kind of just stuck on money. Was there more areas I saw that needed cleaning up? Because that's pretty much what I'm working on right now, is just tidying up while we wait for the cash. I forgot how big the map was. Wasn't the map, like, huge? No. We've already got the whole map there. It's still fine. Alright. Well, and that wreck over there is pulsing like sonar and has smoke coming off of it. I see the path to potentially get there too, so let's go ahead and drop this all off. And go from there. And I could run down here. And drop that off. Alright. So what was I going to build next? We can't build the houses yet. I can build another shell. I'll grab 2 of those, 2 of these, and that'll let me open another new business. Alright, so you are going to be a fish and chip shop, and you are going to have Joe. So we can do Octo Wurst, fish, potato, and paper ream. I don't know where we get paper reams yet. Alright, so let's go over here. Oh, you know what I bet you? I bet you if we go to this, we'll have more recipes. I understand now. Alright, so I need to... change you over to paper and have you start doing paper. And I'm guessing we're going to need to go up here and do the same. Then we're going to have some other thing we need to set you to. Oh. I mean, we're not getting the metal, so that's fine. That can just stay the way it is. Cool. So you're working on getting paper, which is what I'm going to need to make the books. So that's good news. Alright, for the moment, we could drop you off here. And you will just drop off over here. And we got these people here. Every day's a good day to find something to smile about. Could I become part of your cheerful community? Cool. I actually do have fish and chips place, so welcome. And then Elliot needed something I couldn't offer. Yeah, so the other ones I don't have what they need. But we've got them sorted out. And you're working on those fish and all that. Let's pop down here. And get yourself some more of the, traps and all that going. Because right now these other stores aren't selling anything because I need more stuff to sell them. Alright, so we've got the paper reams. We can drop these off at the bookstore to get some books happening. Where's your storage, man? Okay. Cool, so you've got that sorted out. And you're working on getting the paper to happen. We didn't have anything we needed up here. And we had more... Yeah, we have more recipes than we can do right now. So that's fish, potatoes, and paper reams. And that's Octo Worst. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So we'll take what we can to sell at the other places, and anything we can't sell, we're just going to sell in my little store off the side. No valid items. Okay. Okay. You sleep well. I remember of you. Love. Okay, so we got plenty of potatoes, so that's good. So it'd definitely be one of those things that the truck lets me load up way more. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, so I had plenty of potatoes there. Let's run over to the fish. Because we could go here now, and I could build a second stand there. Alright, so we're getting a bunch of our goodies over here. Honestly, I think in the long run, it's probably we move the fish store over by the fish spot, and you get the idea. And is there multiple recipes here? The other one is just protein. Okay, that's fine. We'll let you keep doing your thing. We've actually got some goods for sale here. And you've got a couple pieces of wood from the looks of it. Alright. And when we hit $100-something, then we're going to want to set up the garbage disposal service. So there's paper. Let's go add some paper here, because that was a requirement for one of the things we had. Alright. So our town is slowly coming together. Who do we have new up here in the meantime? We've got Elliot, we've already met you, we've already met Miho. What did you need again? Oh yeah, you wanted the book nook. And we have a book nook. Cool. Alright, so we also should be at the point where I can go down here, not here, I can go here. And we can expand basic housing. Which means we can go to the housing tab. Houses with 4 apartments. Okay, so 4 planks, 3 metal ingots. Alright, so the things we're needing to produce are getting more advanced. Alright. Just gonna grab that and drop off what we can. Okay, so that means I need 3 more planks. I am hoping with the storage later on we will be able to set storage to be like, give me this item and this one, and this item and that one, and this item and that one. Alright. And we just got a bunch of people moved into town. So that's going to be some good news. I don't have jobs for them yet, but we will soon enough, I'm sure. Because what I'll probably do for the jobs here in a minute is we'll end up getting, one, the garbage service, but we're also going to be expanding the automation for, there. So those are both 80. Alright, that's fine. Meanwhile, just trying to clear up space. Because I don't really care what it's worth. I'm just using it as a way of deleting stuff. Alright. We can go here and fill in the missing chunks of grass. Add some sidewalk where it's missing. Alright. I'm doing well. Just working on our little town here. Making it whatever we can make it. Alright, that'll be fine for right now. And clean up more later. On the other hand, what we've got going on now is I should be able to pop in here. So I've already got all that set up. We can get another drill tool. I don't need a second drill tool. We can get another saw. I don't need a second saw. We've got all that maxed out. Let's get our garbage disposal set up. Alright. Let's see. ISO views always have that one problem. Hidden items behind walls. Yeah. So I need 4 metal ingots and 3 planks. I don't actually have the metal ingots. Let's go ahead and drop off what we can here. All right. Okay, so with that we can plug you down here. We can run back up to the bookstore, drop off the paper. This reminds you of the Overcooked games? Yeah, aesthetically, yes. It's definitely a completely different game so far as the style of play. So I am going to need metal ingots. And for that, I'm going to need to go to this building, and I'm going to change your recipe to the ingots. And I believe I'm going to have to go grab this drill from you. There we go. All right. Okay, so we've got that going on. And we'll definitely want to go and get more people working here when we can. Alright, we've got enough here to unlock the expanded mining. And for the expanded mining, we can add a second foundry. And we can also build an assembler soon enough. So we're going to have you. Yeah, you'll be set to bricks. You'll be set to... the metal ingots. So that's still fine. And then next on the agenda will be to expand this. All right. Maintenance office, we'll have Wendy do that. So I'm assuming now she'll run around and take care of the trash. Alright, so does that list having the ability to have another person? Not yet. If I build a second drill, does it? Nope. And then we've also got the assembler. You need 3 metal ingots and some planks. All right. Okay, so what I'm not Gotcha, so we actually were getting those as well. Drop them back there. So now I just need to grab the planks from down here, which are not being produced at the moment because I've got them switched over to paper. So let's go ahead and grab this because I probably have the planks, just not here. Alright, let's also go over here and start grabbing more fish. Okay. You wonder what this game would be like in first person? No idea. Chuck you over here real fast. Alright, so they're all making money. We're doing fine there. What did I need for the next unlock? 80. Alright, come on. So you're full. There's got to be like a delivery person we get later. Cool, so got all that sorted. You are dealing with the trash. I did switch you over, right? I did not. I'm gonna go and grab stuff while they deal with cutting the things down. Alright. So you can drop a bunch of this off for sale. And those were seasonings. Okay. Yeah, so just waiting for the 80 for that. Okay, finally got those two planks we're waiting on. Alright. Okay, so we can set the recipe. We can make concrete or metal beams. And I do not have the ability to expand more than that. I still don't know what the lights are about. Like, I can build them, but it doesn't seem to be an important thing. There's some boxes in that back here. You didn't say what it was. It's just like, you discovered. Okay. Found a crown. Oh, there's another whole area. We now have a no signal thing. Okay, so where's this gonna take me? Okay, so I'm on the other side of the farm. So it looks like the mine just has a different in and out area. We have more crop types that we didn't have before. Which is somewhat concerning because that's a whole bunch of plants we haven't seen before. Okay, so do the beans, because that's new. And do the eggplant, because that's new. And do the sugar cane. So I've got a potato plant up there. I have multiple wheat plants, so let's go ahead and switch you to the pumpkin. So I'll also need to get that set up to get more options for recipes. So we can drop the potatoes off here. And I got a bunch of this other stuff I'm just going to chuck into a bin here. That's fine. And then now we want to go down here to unlock the expanded forestry. With the expanded forestry unlocked, I can turn around and go, yep, I'd like another table saw. And I would like the fabricator, whatever it's called. So you're gonna set your recipe to be paper. And your recipe is gonna be the planks. And then I'm gonna need 3 planks and 2 metal for that. So let them do their thing for a minute. Meanwhile, do you have metal over here? You do. Cool. Oh, I didn't actually need 3, I only need 2, that's fine. Alright, so my assumption is pretty soon we'll be able to get ourselves a bit more capacity. Alright. So we can make fiberboard or wood frames. I don't know what we need for either of them, so we're just going to go ahead and leave it. So far as like what I'm going to use them for. That's fine. So we've got everything unlocked for this stage. So the thing I'm going to do now is I need to make another one of those like apartment building things. I was going to separate these out to make rooms for like a yard to make it kind of interesting. Instead, we're just going to go like that. And then I'm going to go house, do this, apartment, do that. Yeah, you've been around for a while, and you've been around for a while. I don't need to have what you need. So I need 4 plank and then 3 iron. Alright, that's just a bunch of the brick. Okay, so that should give me plenty of metal ingots. Alright. So I've got that. We can drop the rest off here for right now. So now I need the planks. Alright, so it really just... Oh yeah, so I got a bunch of wood over there, so I could probably take a bunch of that wood and just chuck it in there for the, getting the planks going. Alright, so let's get all that extra wood. Drop it in here manually to force the planks. Okay, so got the planks going, so that's all good news. It does seem like as you progress things, you just randomly unlock cosmetics or whatever. Alright, and that's also waiting for more stuff to be constructed. Alright, we got ourselves another house going on here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so she wanted to have us have a ride. And what do you want? Oh, the maintenance office. Alright. So that's good news. Because then you can pop right in here and you're immediately available to me for whatever I needed to go. And that's the last one I need to have a ride of some kind for them. Alright. And I'm pretty sure we already have the different business types sorted, but just in case we don't, we're going to go ahead and build the next one anyways. Okay, so we can drop the 2 planks of wood here. There's got to be a delivery service of some kind here. Like where you can just sit there and be like, hey, deliver this to places where it's asking for it. Knowing it's going to be horrifically inefficient, because that's the way they've done it with all of it. But just being a thing that they'll just, you know, work on the various things as you need. Alright. Because building-wise, we've got one of everything already. We've got employees ready for that. Is there other things we can build in the meantime? We've maxed out the buildings. We can make a second one of our markets here. So I'll do that just because we can. And I'm also going to go in here and say, yes, I would like you to have the cobblestone path in front. And I believe that just needed planks, and that was it. Okay. All right. Okay, so what else can we build? We're good on that. We could build more trash cans. I don't know if we really need that many trash cans, but... There, now I can't build any more trash cans. I can build more large storage. I'm going to hold off of that because I don't have the money to do so. So how long till we rank up our next town rank? We need only 7 more points before our next town rank. Train is now arriving, that's fine. Okay, we can grab all this, toss it on the shelf in here. Alright, let's fix that mess. There we go. So what do we have here? Hey there. Isn't this the most exciting place ever? I'd love to bring an extra cheer here. Can I join? Please pay my fee. That's okay. I'll spread positivity in the meantime. Alright, so at 100, we're going to go ahead and invite her to be here as well. Because we can make that happen right now. Well, as soon as we have 100, that is. And then I can assign her to live into this house. Well, this apartment. And that'll be good. Alright, and we can pop over here real fast and say you live here now. Alright, and I did observe it did not increase our town ranking for having a person move in. I'm just trying to figure out the things that actually apply to that. Do we have any more other stuff that needs to be cleaned up? Yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good with all that. Okay, so what else do we have we can build to upgrade? All of our production buildings are maxed out. I can make some more large size storage, which doesn't seem like the worst idea ever. Let's go ahead and build another one here. And I'll probably want to put our large storage over here where we got all our fish stuff happening. Alright, so we've got crab. But we're not currently selling crab or doing the crab recipe there, so we'll just sell the crab at our market. Or I could also go for like a loading, unloading building kind of thing. That to me would make sense as well for an option. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of the fish to sell. Alright. Hey, kid. Well done, you're moving up the ranks. Time to book yourself a challenge. Open the calendar app and book a slot. Alright, so we can go ahead and do that. So it's got a pretty straightforward cycle of, you know, increase your wealth, do a thing, and it's the same thing as before. We're just here to make money. Oh, we don't have any more room for storage there? Okay. So I built all the things, and we're basically just waiting to make the coins. So yeah, so all of that is full. So we can just hang out there in the meantime. When we get another 45, we'll make more storage here. We also have more for you. Okay, so we've got all of this, and I don't think we can really store anything else in here. Yeah, so I guess it's all stuff to sell in my own market over here. Cool. Alright. Yeah, so you got more crops I know what to do with right now. Cool. Alright, so that first thing, I'm going to go ahead and put down another large storage over here by the farm. That's going to become more and more of an issue. And I'll need to do that for some of the other ones too. So it does look like the market has a very large capacity, which is nice. It also feels like those other storages I put there, I should move around at some point as well. They're harvesting crops fast enough that even as fast as I'm running over here and selling them, it's just not mattering. Alright, you are full. Okay. And you two are the same ones we've had here. Actually, are you Elliot? Yeah. So none of those can I take yet. I'm suspecting when we get to our next like tier or whatever, we'll have the ability to do more of this stuff. Alright, so the pumpkin seems like it's pretty big. We can drop this off at our market. So we're making really good money. And pretty soon we're going to run out of material storage on the markets as well. The hope being that they actually buy stuff fast enough to make it work. Alright. I wonder if there's a way, because, like... You've got the car. Alright, our inventory is just straight up full. Alright. So we can just drive down here real fast. We probably want that paper. Because we can put the paper at the bookstore and the fish store to keep stuff rolling there. Alright, so you got that topped off. You got that topped off. And I'm just going to put the rest back.
Take
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
That works out, because I need to use the restroom and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. Oh, I'll have to keep playing the music. I'm going to take a quick minute break or so. Run, use the restroom, all that kind of stuff, stretch my legs, do all that, and I'll be right back. So thank you again for tuning in. I'll be back here in just a minute. You'll disarm it by doing that. Alright, you're not better than anything I have. No, okay, wait, what? Well, not entirely sure what happened, but you know, okay. Yep, really, wait, can I? I probably went too far. Ooh, coconut chicken. Oh yeah, that fills us up. Be riding those power kill zip line scenes. Yeah, I don't understand. So we're supposedly on floor 1. Let's go to 0, because I assume we opened the door then. Textures. Don't kill me. Okay, everything's fine. We just escaped the map a little bit there for a minute. Actually lifting that whole thing up. Oh, so I can... And timed. Now the problem was I was having to back up to hold it. When I would let up, it would pull me forward. So I just had to like swing the arm just enough to tip it up. Alright, and I'm back. And all you missed is it just basically where we're waiting for the 300 to be made, it made the 300. So then the phone rang and then the dialogue came up. So we didn't really miss anything, just watching it slowly build up. Well done. What a huge success. You've now got access to the next level of Town Co. goodies. Keep those profits rolling in. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Alright, so we can now go here to the Ecotech. So we can now expand to Dairy Farm. We can expand our farming and forestry. We can do import, export. We can do medium shops. We can do a courier delivery service. Automated delivery service. Yes, now. Right the heck now. Automated delivery service. Yes, please. And honestly, I've got enough. Medium shops. Yeah, we'll do that too. Alright, so what's curious is I could duplicate up these shops. Alright, that's fine. Courier building. Okay, so I need 3 fiber boards and 2 metal beams. Okay. That's actually a bit costly. Okay. And what are you set to? I need to change you to metal beams. Alright, so we've got some metal beams going. We got some fiber boards going. I definitely want to make sure we use our space a bit more efficiently than we are. The good news is they do let you just move stuff without penalty, which I really do appreciate. It is pretty annoying with a game when, like, you're just stuck dealing with it. Okay. Alright, so... There. So all our storage stuff has been built. Okay, so what do we got as well? We now have the medium shop area. Alright, so that's gonna be tricky. Because the other thing is it doesn't let me rotate these. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the medium shop going on. Oh my god, all the seeds. Okay, so I need 2 concrete and more fiberboard. That's kind of a bummer, but that's okay, we'll deal with it. Okay, so you're already just taking care of that. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to go over to you real fast and change your recipe over to concrete, which works out because I have entirely too much brick here. So we've got those. Cool, so he's just running around helping deliver stuff as needed. I really appreciate that. So that saves me running around doing it myself a whole bunch. So what should happen now is as long as they have stores that are utilizing stuff. The fact that he cheers every time he gets in and out of his vehicle is... just amuses me greatly. Okay, so we can have the noodle bar and the juice bar. So we're definitely doing the noodle bar first. Okay, so you'll have fish, crab, mushroom and flour, or lobster and flour. And there is reason for me to honestly open up 2 of those. Oh, are you new over there? The one in the white hair? This town needs a glow-up stat. Ready to make it shine together, bestie? Sure. I unintentionally took care of what you wanted. Alright. Yep, so you need the concrete and all that. And I'm assuming with this set of upgrades, we'll actually, get more of that stuff sorted out. Cool, so you could run over here and get that one knocked out. All right, we can make you the juice bar. And you will have, let's see, we have the carrots and beetroot, apple and honey. That's fine. So we've got more of you down here. We can get another one of these going, so we can go here to the roads. Alright, meanwhile, with those businesses built, we can go down here. So we have import and export, which is interesting. Access export jobs and import jobs from the catalog. We can have the dairy farm, which gives us more options for crops. We have the expanded forestry and expanded mining, which will give me more production stuff we can do, the town decorations. So the import-export looks like the most interesting to me. Oh, I still need those. Alright, that's fine. So I'll need more fiber and all that. That's good news. Okay, we discovered a lotus flower. Interesting. Okay, so I only had one of those. And you're actively trying to work on the concrete as well, so you'll have one of those as well. So we're just gonna have to wait. Alright. Okay, so how much is I waiting to? 35. Alright, so 135 I'll be able to get the import-export building, which I'm not sure where that's going to go yet. And in the interim, I'm going to drop this stuff off here. Because they'll end up using it somewhere. Okay. It is convenient that the delivery guy just runs around and takes care of stuff. All right. Because I could see potentially using that for situations that, you know, I have just an overabundance of one of the endgame materials or whatever. Or like one of the buildings actually gets stuck because it's got a whole bunch of junk going on in it. Alright, so with that we can go here. The import-export building. I see you've unlocked the Town Co. import-exports. Accept export jobs from Town Core Export Format. Deliver export job items to the Town Co. export buildings to collect import tickets. Spend your import tickets in the Town Co. import catalog app to buy things for your town. Town Co. has also added the export widget to your widgets app so you can track jobs. Okay. Alright. So we can now go here, and we have the import-export. Let's first look at our widgets. and put our widget down here. We'll actually put it in the bottom middle. So it is interesting that you effectively have a configurable UI in this game. That's what this ultimately is. So like if I wanted to put the time up here, I could do that. We could have the money, we could have the to-do, we can move the map over there, we can move the notifications and exports down here. So like I can configure the map and move it around. I already hate having the map over there though, so the map's going back down in the corner where it belongs. But that's just kind of a cool touch. So like now the map's at the bottom right, my exports are in the middle. So it's not like free reign to do whatever, but it's pretty open. Oh, and it's just saying I need to actually have the building built. Fair enough. So with that, we need to get that building built. So you are a smaller building, which is perfect. All right. Can't see what you want. I don't actually know what you want. Metal beams and wood frames. Okay, that's not my favorite, but sure. So I'll take that. We can go over to you, set your recipe to wood frames. And run up to you. Set your recipe to metal beams. Alright. I also like the pacing of this game, because there's kind of something always going on. I'm always moving forward. I'm not... Oh! You also deliver the stuff I need for constructions. That makes sense. Okay. So make the mushroom and the spicy lobster noodles. And we can quickly go here and put down some sidewalk there. So I need to change one of your items down here real fast, buddy. So instead of the mushroom... Oh, there were only 3 items. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We might change you into something else down the road. But the point is, I had actually anticipated dropping that stuff off at that building. Alright, so we are waiting for those to get built. Sorry, you needed to pick up the pace, friend. I got stuff I need to do. There, cut down all the trees for you. Just go collect things. Because I need you making planks so that I can make the wood frames. Alright, I think we had more planks than that up here. Yeah, you got a bunch of planks in this one. Alright. You could run down here and drop that off real fast. Okay, so we've got the wood frames. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting like cherry trees and all that sort of stuff. It does look like we're going to want to plant a wide range of crops, which is fine. Okay, so that's a wood frame there. Did you give me the steel beams? There we go. And with that, we can get the import-export. So my assumption with the import-export is he'll just ask for random things. Like, it'll be RNG. He'll be like, I want bricks, or I want metal beams, or I want potatoes. And that'll be a way to, you know, consume materials that you've been collecting. Alright, so with that, we've got our app. So export app. So you want horned ribeye, wheat, and beans. So in theory, I would assume my delivery guy will handle that, assuming we have what we need. So while that's going, let's see what else we've got going on here. For the expanded farming stuff, well, I don't think I'm worried about the dairy farm yet. Let's worry about the expanded mining and the expanded forestry. So, expanded forestry is 100. Okay, we literally got it as it's closing that. Okay, so we've got looms, bolts of cloth. Okay, so let's see what we even got here. So, forestry. We've got the loom. Plug that down. And I'm not seeing anything else doing anything here. They did give me another large storage, so I'm going to drop that here real fast. Requires fluff. I have no idea where I get fluff from. That's fine. I don't actually really care that much. And we can pop up here. And go storage. And plunk you down there. Alright. Trying to see if there's anything else exciting we can build. Oh, we could build a clock for town. That's fine. Alright, so we've got all that going on. We can check, make sure... Is there anyone here we can talk to? Oh, we got in our... So these two we've had. Oh, I didn't want to close the place. Hey, imagine we could do a wheel for a foot. You can zoom around everywhere, just like the couriers. Have you got your couriers working in town yet? Alright, yep. Okay. Alright. Cool. So how are we doing on the export? So none of them are showing up, so let's see if we can't find any of these things. So the wheat. I probably have enough wheat just floating around here in general. Alright, so I've got 4 wheat. Okay, so I'm just trying to get the wheat out of here so we can go ahead and try and export that in the meantime, while we're waiting for more reputation to go in and get more money. Alright. And my benches over there are doing just fine at the moment. Okay, so we can pop over here. I just need 1 more wheat, I believe. Please don't hit me with your car. Alright, so we collected some import tickets. No idea how much I do or don't want that. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the export app. So I have a choice of grabbing another thing. We can go ahead and choose the corn. So we've got corn and the other one. We also need the horned ribeye, which is a fish. I think that might be the fish down here. All right. Okay. Alright, so I need 5 more of the ribeye. Okay, so we've got that going, so we're out of the ribeye for the time being. And so we're looking for corn and beans, which I have already been growing. Okay, and how am I doing on unlocking the expanded mining? 120. Okay, so we can run over here. I've got some of what we need. All right. I take a peek at Abiotic Factor. Yeah, that's the game I'm thinking it is. It was one of those things that, like, it looked interesting, but also looks like something that isn't really aligned to the type of game I'd play on the channel kind of thing. Alright, so I got a whole lot of beans on this one. Like, it looks good. It's just I don't play much of the way, because that was the one that's kind of like Half-Life. Am I thinking the right game? Okay, so that gave me a couple more green beans. And we're almost at the point of being able to get my next unlock. Okay, so we're waiting for the green beans there, that's fine. You're doing your thing, which is fine as well. And now I'll take care of the green beans. I'm not seeing any corn, so I may have goofed on selecting the corn as an option. So what does import even give me? So you can get a chain barrier. So that's interesting. So now I can just straight up import buildings, it looks like. Which I was not expecting to be an option. Okay. Alright. I was expecting it to give me random, like, not random. I was expecting to choose goods. I've got tons of brick. So let's go ahead and grab the brick. I got tons of that laying around. Alright. There we go. And alright, we got another one. Got wood as an option here. Alright, so we can run down here to where we got the wood. Which I'll just get myself. Alright, so we can drop this off and that'll be another one done. We'll go check on the fish to see if we've got any more of the ribeye. Export. Carrot. Now I'm not noticing the delivery service doing anything towards delivering stuff to the export building. Which may be a deliberate design choice by them so that the player does have something to work on with that. The other thing I need to do is I need to get back to the farm because I am just really kind of focusing on, like, need to export the next thing, need to export the next thing, and just keep going. I'm also noticing that trash is building up a lot over here, which is pretty annoying. Why are you upset? I don't have flour. Right, because you're not making flour and I need flour. Alright, so let's go here and unlock our next thing, which is going to be the... I'm going to make it the dairy farm. I was going to make it the expanded mining, but with all these extra things that it wants me to do related to the plants, I do feel like we need to go with the farm. Okay, so we've got small plots. We've got a feed trough. Okay, manage corn. Manage more corn. Manage the beans. And I think lettuce is also new, so manage the lettuce. Okay, and meanwhile, you have, I can make a bunch of different kinds of milk and cheese. We're just going to live with what we got here. So I need metal beams and concrete, which I don't believe we're making right now. Alright. So that all seems to be working just fine. That's about depleted. You are going to need to be switched over. Wait, what did you need? Okay, when that's done, we'll switch it over to concrete. Okay. And let's run over here and see what we've got for the building. Let's see, but it has very resource building core in the story unfolds. Gotcha. You know, I haven't looked on like a real proper level. Alright, so we can go here. So I actually needed metal beams. So I just switched it off of metal beams, which is what it was making, so we'll want to fix that. Alright. So you drop the concrete there. Alright, once we get that, I'll be able to build that next building. Oh, did you grab it from me? Alright, so we want to keep trying to get people running around doing the stuff. I just like seeing like the delivery and the archive running around constantly. Alright. Alright, so that gives me a dairy farm. Okay, so cow's gonna do the cow things. Alright, so let's drop whatever I got on our back, and let's see what we can do about trying to, get some of these other exports done. The other thing we'll want to do is use the import thing to try and get one of the various things we want. Alright, so we can grab that. That'll finish off this. Okay, so we can choose another export. Bricks will probably be fine. And meanwhile, let's look at our imports. So, with our imports... So you can run down here. We got a bunch of seeds, which are fine. We've got all those seeds, and we get seeds really easily. We get a sign, lookout, doesn't care, don't care, don't care. Decorative bamboo, don't care. Stone bridge is interesting. A water bubbler is something we actually got requested for at one point. What I'm looking for, though... Okay. So, we have the fabricator. I do want another fabricator. Because with another fabricator, we can pop over here. Because that's the fabricator up there, the thing that I have to keep switching back and forth between the concrete and all that. And we just plunk down... Oh, fabricator was the wood? You know what? It's fine. Because it's the same problem. So you need more planks and metal ingots. Alright, so now I need just the metal ingots. Alright. Cool, so what I can do now, as soon as that goes, we set one of those to the frames, and the other one, so... Okay, so you're set to the fiber boards, and you're set to the wood frames, so we're good. I'm gonna drop all you off. Alright, and so the things we have on our agenda is the carrots, the, yeah, so we got the carrots, the bricks, and all that. So I've got plenty of bricks laying around here, just gotta do it. We need the carrots and all that. I don't see any carrots in this area. Alright, so I've got that brick. I'm gonna drop off the brick down here. And we're also at the point of unlocking more, so expanded mining, let's do it. We'll get that going in a second. I thought I had carrots there. It's fine, they'll figure it out. Okay. Or they won't and they'll run out of time. I don't think there's any penalty for running out of time, it's just you don't get the things you want done. Alright, so we have the mining stuff. So we have a distiller and a mana extractor. I don't know what those are. Let's see. Extracts raw mana from mana nodes. Refines mining resources into construction material. Requires mining zone. Oh, that's not the mining zone. That's the problem there. Alright, so let's run over there because I don't have a clue what a mining node is. Let's run in there, get the mining node. Safe to say it's more materials. Okay, and we are actually able to put another person on the job here. So that'll be good. There's a good chance I might be able to go to the farm or the fishing area and also put another person on that as well. What do you have for recipes? You have refined mana or sparkly gem dust? Sure. So let's pop in here. Is that what I'm looking for? Yes. Cool. Okay, so we've now got a new resource and all that stuff. Let's check here. See if we got more storage available. We did. So you're doing relatively well with storage over there. You're doing relatively well with storage down there. Honestly, those middle ones, I feel like we could just get rid of those. You're not doing as well. And how are the fish going? The fish are a bit more mixed. So I do honestly feel like a bunch of the storage I've got here in the middle of the map shouldn't be here. Let's pick you up. It'll give 3 each to these. All right. So then the next question is, with this kind of stuff, the courier does not have a new spot unlocked. You don't have a new spot unlocked. We did upgrade the farm, though. It doesn't have a new spot unlocked. Okay. So safe to say they just don't have new spots unlocked. That's fine. Alright, and we're getting pretty close to being able to unlock the next round of decorations and all that good stuff, which is good. Alright, we got more brick available here. So I can grab that. Now I should be getting the corn and the carrots. So we need to find a use for all that eggplant. Well, that's 2 carrots. Not really what I want. I definitely want more than 2. But at least it's some progress. The corn's still growing. Alright, so we got some carrots, we got some corn. They're just being very inefficient on the collection of it. Oh, and that's feed that we got for the animal. That's interesting. Okay, meanwhile, let's go to our town ranking. So we are literally just about to pass the next person over us. We will unlock more stuff. Then I need to decide on what I'm going to use next with this nonsense. So if we look at our imports, do I have what I need to do what's not the fabricator, the other one? A food processor would also be good. Not the table saw, not the fabricator. The foundry is not. The assembler. Okay. Because the assembler, we can get this down over here to get more stuff going on. Keep everything moving along. Alright, I'll need some planks. Okay, so you are making the metal bars. And you're already set up for concrete. Perfect. So now suddenly we're having problems with actually making good time on a lot of this. That will be a pain down the road, but that is tomorrow me's problem, not right now me's problem. And how much longer till we have our town rank potentially go up again? We're literally 1 point shy. So next time people visit, we should be good. Never mind, us right now is good. Hey, kid. Well done, you're moving up the ranks. Time to book your challenge. Open your calendar and book a slot. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. And it's literally just wait for money. Okay, so meanwhile, if we actually look at our app here, how far does this go? So we have 9 tiers. Okay. We'll get a poultry farm, we'll get tourism. We will get expanded job slots, large shops. Alright, well, I mean, I'm definitely enjoying the game. I'm not sure if this is a game I need to do a bunch of streams of. We'll see. I could see doing another stream of. I do feel like if we do one more stream of, there's a good chance we will just finish what's here. Not in a bad way. But, like, it seems to be pretty easy to make good time in the game. And it feels like this phase of the game is all about, like, the import, export, that kind of stuff. Alright, 1 second. Things are trying to disconnect me. That's close enough. We can go ahead and I'll actually pop down to this thing. Drop off the bricks down here. Okay. So I only need 4 more bricks to complete that one. We're still really behind on the carrots and all that. But that's fine, we're working on it. If I manually pick them, it does seem to help, because then I don't have to worry about them shuffling it around. Please make sure you actually replant those things. Yeah, so one thing we're definitely going to need to do is expand more stores to use more things. I bet you when we look at the thing here, where was it? Like expanded storefront. So that's more things for selling. We have a recycling center. Yeah, so I think okay, it's just gonna be more options. Never mind. I was wondering if those would be where instead of having just 2 items, I could choose to have 3, because right now I have just the 2 items there. We do have this spot here that's just been available that I've already got one of all of those stores. Oh wait. So unset that. If we go to the other book nook up here, did I have trash mags set? Oh, weird. Do I need to, like, rebuild it to let me choose more options? We can go ahead and do that. So you'll work here. We'll put in our book nook. And we'll set it to this. No, that doesn't... Okay, so apparently we just don't actually have the trash magazines. Okay. I'm basically just trying to fill in another store to have stuff going on. We don't have the geode. That's nothing new. The energy bar, we're not making protein. For that one, we can make the fisherman's thing. I believe we're using all those materials in the other store, though. It's fine. Let's see if we can't get those last 4 bricks going while we're waiting.
Huh. Well, I guess you weren't quite ready for that one. Pop over your calendar app, schedule another one. Practice makes perfect. Did we even have the train show up today? Because I didn't have any problems the last time. So what I could do in the meantime. Yeah, no, you're all fully booked. Huh. So what I'm doing is we don't have a use for mana yet, and I assume it's worth a decent amount, so we're chucking that in my market stall. It's also huge. Probably grab a bunch of stuff from the farm and do the same. So Elliot, we don't have what we need yet. It's not what I want to do. Hey, Sabine. This community is really getting my engine revving. If I joined your town, I could accelerate your progress. Okay, so you need the go-karts. Alright. So what I think we're gonna start doing is, since we're getting backlogged on a lot of this stuff, I'm gonna honestly just go up to one of these things and just say, hey. Okay, none of that stuff I need right now, so we're just gonna go right on over and sell that in my market. Just start emptying some stuff out. We'll probably want to import something else as well. Also, I need to spend some of this money. So we can go to our decorations, I guess. We have vending machines. Oh, and you wanted... Oh. You wanted the water fountain? Okay, so where was the vending machine at? Well, I can go to you. Alright. I can place you on water. I don't know how relevant that is. Put some trees over there. Some trees over there. Run hedges up there. Alright, we just did a bunch of construction to delete a whole bunch of our cache as well as improve the decor. Trying to see how much longer do I have in the challenge? So yeah, we're making good time in the challenge this time. For the export, we are getting there. I still need more brick. We still need to clear out a lot of this junk.
Okay. Yes, we definitely just need to get more stuff sold. That's fine. Because we already had 236 out of the 300, whatever. Oh, I need to actually unlock those. Alright, so I'm curious with these. Hanging around town with the bad boy crowds, kicking and flipping and popping wheelies. Only a tough guy knows how to ride skateboards. Let me check him out. Water, water, so thirsty. Do you know where I can get a drink around here? Yes, I have a water bubbler. Thank you. And meanwhile, let's check with you. And you want the go-karts. And you wanted that ride thing. Alright, so we don't actually have places for them all to work, but we've got all that going on. So good news is we are making our money pretty quick. Yep, and there it is. Alright, well done. What a huge success. You've now got access to the next level of Townco goodies. Keep the profits rolling in. Alright, so with that we can immediately bring up this thing. So we have the recycling service. We have a bunch of structure stuff. So that'll make a clothing shop, a hairdresser, a large shop, a bunch of outfits. We have bigger houses. We have expanded fit-outs, which I don't even know what's going to be. We have the expanded farm. 2 different tiers of expanded farm. I guess we will start with the expanded fit-out. And the other one. Alright, so let's see here if we got something new that can go into this spot we had already placed previously. We do. I put a fortune teller here. Which... Okay, so this place will take refined mana. Alright, so next I need to put down more housing. So we can go here to the housing. It says I don't have any, which is fine. We can get that sorted. Meanwhile, I can go here. And drop the metal ingots off from their own. And that should be enough brick to finish the brick stuff. So it seems like as I unlock the buildings, I make it available for me to discover stuff, and then it's like digging the leaf piles actually does the discovering. Alright, so there's 50 tickets, so you can go to the next export. Stone. That should be pretty manageable. Alright. We could take the man and put it down there. Meanwhile... the charm of simplicity. Yet how dull is it without a touch of extraordinary? Shall I stay and infuse this place with much-needed flair? Sure. I didn't realize you were going to need me to have a fortune teller, but I already did it just anyways. Did you not? Oh, you need refined mana. My bad. I got that mixed up. Okay, I thought... Did I already have the thing for refining mana? Yeah, it's already over here. Okay. Okay, so that's not a fast process. That's what I'm learning. Alright. So looking at our options for building here. We don't have anything available right there. We do have large stores now. Alright. What I'm going to end up needing to do to take advantage of a lot of that I can't see what you require. It's fine. The delivery guy will figure it out. Okay. Let's check our app. So for unlocking the next thing, we need 107, 150. Import-wise, I need more housing. We are fresh out of housing. So let's go ahead and see if they got an apartment building up here that we can go ahead and just purchase. And go from there. I saw one earlier. Okay, so the apartment building done. We can pop here and say apartment building right there next to train tracks. And who are you? What do you want? Pete? Hello. Just been quietly observing this place. Seems nice. Would you mind if I found a quiet corner here? I promise to be unobtuse. Alright, so I don't have a fast food place yet. Okay, so I need... Oh, and we have Mallory. I find that you glance at town with a little presence. Surely you could understand that honor, right? I suppose I could be considered to stay. If we had a hairdresser. Alright, so I need 4 planks, 3 metal. I know I have the metal just laying around because I've got metal up to my eyeballs. So that's good news. What about planks? You got planks down here for me, friends? Yes, if I can get at them. Alright, cool. So that we can build an apartment. With an apartment, we can go ahead and get all that sorted out. I was kind of hoping someone else would pick up the leaves and I didn't have to deal with it. Hanging around here in town with bad boy crowds. Oh, yeah, you wanted skateboards. Alright. Okay, so we could drop you in here, and you, and you, and you. And then with that, we can run down here to that large store. What do you want, Kaz? It's just that what I dreamed of. Need someone to make things a bit more messy? I'm your girl. You want a garbage recycler. Alright. So we can run over here to the large building that they've apparently got already set up for me. Alright, so we can make this into a hairdresser or a clothing shop. I'm going to go with hairdresser since we already have a source of the mana, and it looks like literally we could choose whatever. It's weird that... Okay, so I could choose just about any of them. Okay, all the inventories are getting full. We did finish another delivery. I remember, one of them said they wanted a hairdresser. I'm not worried about that at the moment. So we can go here, export app, metal ingots, excellent. We could definitely make that happen. In the meantime, let's pop this app up here. Oh, we got more of all the size shops able to happen. So again, another of the large shops being built. So there's a bunch of the metal ingots. We can go over there and drop off a bunch of these. Alright. And I do see that there's some corn over here. Okay, so you drop off the corn. We chuck a bunch of this over here. I see there's 4 more corn in here. We got some leafy greens, so that's good news. I can drop off the rest of this. Okay, I'm not seeing any more carrots or anything like that. These are all already replanted. Okay, we're getting garbage thrown over here. So it's something I'm gonna have to address at some point, is just being able to get our like garbage can in this area. There's a good chance we might actually have, like, we might actually fail the corn and all that. We're pretty close to having it sorted though. Yeah, no, I see it's about time for me to wrap. This definitely feels like the kind of game that you can one more day it until it's super late. But yeah, see, this has been Go-Go Town. I've been very impressed by it. Like, very genuinely, the time has flown by because it's just easy to get yourself into the rhythm of, like, build the next thing, build the next thing. It's also kind of cool the way you can design your town. I appreciate that they don't make you spend, like, they don't do the thing where you move the building, it costs you a bunch of money. You can just plop and move it around however you want. So where, like, I still have this block the way they started it, I could completely change the routing of the whole map. And that would be genuinely interesting. I like the way they add the automation being just all the other people running around town. You know, case in point, they literally just finished building that building for me. It feels right. Oh yeah. I do think this is a game that's probably not a game that you get ridiculous number of hours out of. But that's okay. One thing I don't understand is why I would build any of these other ones. Because they all require the same amount of material, but some of them are worth more. And just like that, we've got that going on. And then we have more stuff we can go. Alright, so... But they do keep adding new layers upon layers upon layers of stuff for me to do, like... For everything it takes away that I have to deal with, it's adding another thing I gotta deal with on top of that. So you just go here. Alright, so it did give me a bunch more storage as well. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save because... Oh, that is one thing to note. There is no autosave. Oh, I'm glad it's not a crashy game. Whew. We've been playing this whole time, and it's like, do you want to have a save slot? Yes. Yes. Yes, I would really like to have a save slot, please. Alright, so with that said, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to first snooze the ads so you don't get stuck with the ads. For those over on YouTube, the stream will be abruptly ending, as will it be happening for TikTok. For those of you over here on Twitch Hangout, we're going to go find someone to raid. But thanks so much for tuning in. It has been a fantastic time. As a reminder, we'll be here tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. We may pick up where we left off in RimWorld. We might do something else. We'll figure it out. So let me go ahead and get TikTok and YouTube out of here. And get to my ending stream screen and see